So today we're making one of the easiest but tastiest dishes you can do, a hand-rubbed pulled pork, and we're doing it all in a crock pot. Hey everyone, I'm Jason Bailin from Whipped and Beaten Culinary Works. Now when you do a pulled pork, there are two things you've got to think about. First, what kind of rub do you want to use? Is it going to be a dry rub or a wet rub? And the second thing is the cut of meat. The first thing, a wet rub or a dry rub. Whenever you do any sort of slow cooking, whether it's in a crock pot, whether it's in the oven, or even on the barbecue, you're always going to want to have some sort of moisture. So today I've chosen a wet rub to do that. The cut of meat, today I've chosen the country-style pork rib. A lot of people use the pork shoulder for this dish, but I find the country-style pork rib has just been a lot better for me. Okay, so today I've got already some ribs that have been marinating overnight, and I'm going to show you what I put in that wet rub. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 whole Roma tomato, and then of course your barbecue spices. Now I'm using my Smoky Pole barbecue blend. If you don't have your own barbecue blend, you can always go and put a mixture of cumin, garlic powder, some mustard seed, chili powder, really anything that you love to put into a good barbecue blend. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take all of those ingredients, put them in a blender, blend them up until they become somewhat of a paste, and then you're just going to rub them right onto your ribs, and then you're going to let it marinate for at least 6 hours. Okay, so the next step is going to be browning the ribs. I've got about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a hot pan right here. Got my ribs right next to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to simply take them with tongs, put it right in the thing. Let it sit for about a minute each side just so you can get them brown. You want this sort of brownness on there. It looks just nice, beautiful. Just what you're doing is you're searing in the flavors and searing in the juices right now before you start to slow cook them. Then once you're done, simply put it right into your slow cooker. So we're done searing all the ribs. Now what we want to do is deglaze the pan so we can get all these great little bits of flavor out of the pan and into your braise. And what you want to do is you want to definitely turn your stove off. Take it off of the stove. Put a little bit of water in there or wine or anything, and then just swirl around just like this. So you're getting all this stuff on the pan, all off, okay? And then just transfer it right into your crock pot. And then you're going to set your crock pot on high, and we're going to cook them for about 2 hours. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours now. We've been cooking the pork on high. It's time to shred it up and make some pulled pork. So you're going to grab 2 forks, and we're going to get right inside here. So you're going to see the pork just falls right off the bone. So you're going to separate it from all of the bones. Make sure after you're done that you get all the bones out there. There's some bone fragments. Try and put them all on one side. And then just start shredding, just like this. So once you're done, just put it in a bowl. You can put it on a sandwich. You can put it in a tortilla. You can eat it alone if you want. It's just so freaking good. Here you go. Some hand-rubbed, barbecued pulled pork in the slow cooker. I'm Jason Bailin from Whipped and Beaten Culinary Works.